My friend Suzanne Fisher posted this story yesterday on one of her blogs. She wrote, "Have you ever heard of the spite fence of Nob Hill?" Here's the story. In 1876, railroad tycoon Charles Crocker built a mansion on nearly an entire city block of San Francisco's Nob Hill. Nearly a city block, not quite, because one neighbor, a German immigrant named Nicholas Jung, refused to sell his part of the block. And Charles Crocker did not take no very well. And so Crocker built a 40-foot tall wall around three sides of the Jung's home. Here's an actual photo. No more sunlight for the Jung's garden. No more breezes. No more views of the Golden Gate. Jung never sold the land. He died in 1880, Crocker in 1888, and still the spite fence stood. Finally, in 1904, the Jung children sold the lot, and the Crocker heirs tore the spite fence down. Well, when I read that, I immediately thought of how we are living in a world where if you disagree with me, I'm going to put up walls so I never even have to see you. I may even move so I don't even have to be around people like you. So polarized. But this is the opposite of what Jesus followers are called to do. And we've seen a foreshadowing of this in our series in the book of Daniel, the remarkable capacity, right, of Daniel to serve different kings, many of whom were actually enemies to him and sometimes to each other. We hear these names, King Nebuchadnezzar, Belshazzar, Darius, Cyrus, and we can miss the fact that they were rivals, not only from opposing factions, but from rival countries sometimes. We can miss how incredible it was that Daniel was able to serve such a wide spectrum of political leaders. That's an important message for us to hear today. Because like Daniel, as Christians, we should strive to have such high personal integrity and character that we would theoretically give no one on any political side reasons to distrust our personal character so that we can further the interests of the kingdom of God. And as I often say, for details, see the Sermon on the Mount. Our goal is not scoring points. Our goal is slow, steady influence through Christ-like behavior into every life. And we can't do that if we take the Crocker strategy of building spite walls. We want to build bridges. Like this Saturday, all these acts of kindness projects like Stuff the Truck, Project Pajamas, details at tlc.org/AOK. You know, I was thinking of how the Apostle Paul writes in Philippians 4, verse 5, "Let your reasonableness be apparent to all." Be so exceptionally reasonable that it is remarkable. That's our calling. You know, when I was a kid, we used to say, "Dare to be a Daniel." Well, that's how to dare to be a Daniel in today's divisive world. And by the way, the 1906 earthquake destroyed the Crocker mansion. And the site where the Crocker's mansion once loomed is now home to Grace Cathedral. As Suzanne Fisher writes, a peaceful ending to the story of the spite wall.